Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Now, clearly you come to the channel to watch cars, and occasionally I'll see a pickup, well, that's so good that I can't help myself. We're at the World of Wheels in Milwaukee, and I met Kyle. Kyle, what's your last name?
Bingen.
Kyle Bingen, right?
Correct.
And Kyle has, well, what year, make, and model do you have here?
I have a 1978 Dodge Little Red Express.
And this one you purchased what year?
I bought this back in 1993, just before it went to a salvage yard.
So it was about to go to the salvage yard. You took it from the salvage yard.
No, my buddy was selling it because he ran into hard times.
Okay.
He's going to sell it to the salvage yard for what he owed on the loan. I paid the loan off and took it home.
And how long did it take to get it to look like this? What year did it get done?
I got done about 2018.
So about 25 years.
Yes.
Let's take a look. Come on with me. Now, they only made the Little Red Express 2 years, 78, 79. And Kyle, how do you tell the difference between the 2 years?
The 78s have the round headlights, and then 79, they're the double stacked headlights on the road.
And this one, well, I've seen some Little Red Express trucks before, and I kind of waited to do one that looks just like this. So come on right alongside me. Now, this is 25 years in the making. What were some of the more difficult parts of this truck?
One of the bigger parts to find is nobody ever makes fenders for these things. So it's finding the 2 original fenders. And then basically everything else is, except for the 2 front rear bumper, is original tin.
Wow.
Gotta have some sheet metal work done on it, but it is the original tin from the doors back.
And they weren't talking about muscle trucks at the time. There was no Shelby pickup trucks and things such as that, or Raptors. But this was the original 1978 muscle truck. Share with them what cars this one was beating, or maybe I should share what car this car couldn't beat, this truck couldn't beat.
So from all the articles I have read on this truck, this was the fastest production vehicle in 1978. But I did read an article where it said the Porsche twin turbo was able to do this.
So you had a Porsche twin turbo or your red pickup truck kicking your butt. And now they did some really cool things. The wood on the truck, and yours obviously is spectacular. They did have a wood bed in it.
Yes, they did. Which
was really cool and really difficult to keep clean. Let me show the back of the car. Now there's some interesting pieces here. First of all, the Little Red truck, as you can see right there. And I recall too, I didn't see many of them, but there was a black one. I think it was called a Warlock.
There was a black Midnight Express truck.
Midnight Express truck, that was it. I wasn't sure what the exact name was. So here's kind of an interesting thing. Here is what you purchased.
Yes.
That right there.
Yes.
And it looked like this.
Yes.
And that. And that. Now, interesting. Tell me about this piece here. What is this piece?
That is what is salvageable off the original bed and the rails that were rotted out.
The original rails and bed. That looked like that. That's a really cool piece.
Now, the outside wood is still the original wood from 78.
The outside wood is still the wood. Okay, show me a little bit of this technical pieces here. We're still going to do the interior and under the hood, of course.
So this is just a reference manual that was bought offline.
Okay.
And he has all the articles that were produced up to this time.
78 supercars.
So, you know, it just explains the truck and who they competed against.
Where's that one line?
Right here.
Little Red truck.
This was the letter that went out to the dealers.
Here's the latest of our line of adult toys. All zone managers. That's just great stuff right there. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Well, this is quite the, even like the piece there, it was so still pickup truck, but yet with those horns sitting behind it like we're looking at right now. It's just so cool. I mean, in my opinion, the horns, like a Peterbilt or a Kenworth truck just right behind the cab there, were the answer. Let's take a look at the interior, may I?
Yep.
Thank you. Go ahead. Looks like I need to squeeze it harder or something. There you go. I'll let you do that. I don't want to. Your truck has been taking that much time. I don't want to. So anything on the interior that was difficult to find when it takes this much time?
Actually, the only thing I really had to redo were the seat covers and the carpet.
Did it come with the sunroof?
When I bought it, it did.
It might be aftermarket.
I've been hearing stories. It's not in stories. It is. So
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
You know what? The viewers will tell us. Believe me, they'll know all the answers to these
It's
questions.
the same size as the one for the Ram Charger, so I don't know if it was added after or not.
Tell me about this radio.
So that was something that I had to find at a swap meet, so I could have original equipment in it. Trying to keep the look of stock as much as I can.
Really looks great. And nothing like looking at the stacks out the back. Let's take a look under the hood, shall we?
Oh, and he asked hardest part to find was actually an original air cleaner, because that was one part everybody removed.
So this air cleaner, how did you find it?
It was at a swap meet, and I was looking at just to make one out of 2 air cleaners just to have something close, and I happened to talk to the right guy at the right time before he went to a Mopar show. And was able to give me this. It is a factory air, so a few of them came with the factory air.
That's pretty rare for pickup.
Yes,
I mean, usually the pickup did not have that.
yes. Now the air is not full functional. The hose is rotted out.
Okay,
Versus why there's nothing going into it.
got it. But that's the actual piece.
That's the actual original compressor.
That's great.
Sitting 25 years, hoses don't like to hold up.
As a general rule. This truck's just great. All right, let's, well, let me not miss this. It's interesting, you've got your description right here. Did this come with the truck? I mean,
From
that
what I
piece,
read,
or did you?
and I ordered that with my VIN number and everything on it. It's third party.
Third party had it, and they knew what to do.
And then when the book said, this is where placements of them are.
And they showed you right where it
Yep,
goes.
yep.
So it's really like your window sticker underneath the hood.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's pretty unique. Okay, let's fire it, shall we? We'll let it idle, and then we'll give it a little rev.
There's 103,000 miles on it.
That is really smooth. Now, do you drive this?
I do about 3,000 to 4,000 miles a year on it.
3,000 or 4,000 miles a year.
Yep.
And what's the reaction when you're driving?
I get a lot of looks. A lot of looks.
Pickup trucks, I think, are more and more and more popular every year. Look at that shit. Give it a little rev, will you? Oh, that sounds healthy. That sounds real healthy. It sounds real quiet, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. Oh, we got a little moisture coming out of it. We get both ends. Yeah, that looks great. Let's step on the brakes for just a moment. There we go. All right, we can shut that down. Well, Brett, I've always loved this truck. You know, I mean, if there was one pickup truck that I wanted, it was always the Little Red Express. And I just want to express to you how much I appreciate the hard work and effort you put together in this truck and the dedication. I'm really excited to see what the people who watch the channel are going to say about your truck. And I'm interested to to see what you think about the truck online. So let's see how it does.
Okay.
Thanks so much for being on the channel. Thanks for doing a great job with this truck.
Well, thanks for having me.